What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Level 7K, Level 7 Knowledge. It's your boy Soldier, or you can call me Jay. It don't matter to me, whatever resonates with you, right? And today we're going over the conscious shift, right? From going from the 3D consciousness to the 5D consciousness, right? Now, of course, everybody that you see walking around, of course, me and you, is physically in the 3D, right? But we're talking about energetically, your conscious shifting from that 3D mindset and to that 5D, right? And what does that mean? Like, you're probably wondering, like, okay, what does that mean and why is that important? It's very important, and you may already be shifting into this fifth dimension way of thinking, So we're gonna jump into the differences, right? Which is in the 3D, right? People who still in the third dimension are still holding on to religions and limited beliefs, right? And the only reason I say religions is because at a certain level, religions kind of keep you in a box. It kind of tells you this is the story of life and there's nothing more. There's this and this. Like, you only can think this way about life, right? Where to in the 5D, it's more of the open-minded individuals, not just taking everything as true end all be all, but it's more of taking in as much information and then putting the pieces together to try to figure out what truth they resonate with, because everybody is their own universe, multiverse within, whatever you want to call it, right? And at this point, when you're shifting into the 5D, you're either starting to learn this or you already know this, and you kind of release religions, or you're releasing one now, or any limiting beliefs that tell you that life can only be this way and this is what life is. Like, you go to work, you do this, do that, and you die. Like, you know what I mean? That's kind of 3D, where like 5D is more of there's more ancient esoteric knowledge and things that go beyond the veil of what we think life is. I hope that makes sense. But that's basically like you're more open-minded as in the 5D mind, right? And you could have been in a religion, like I said, and now you're shifting, so that's a part of it. You can kind of tell what's going on, right? And we're gonna go to the next one, which is when you're in a 3D mindset, is you're more tuned into politics, where it's like Republican, Dominican, like it's two set parties, and mainstream media like the news and stuff like that, like you believe into those things, and where the fifth dimension, like they're getting synchronicities frequently, like they're starting to see how things is adding up or leading them down a path that's kind of, they can't really explain it all the way, like how things is turning out, but they're learning knowledge that it's like it's panning out like 5-10 years later, like they had to be there at that point to learn this and do that. And a lot of people's life is like that, right? But this kind of more like you're more being led by your inner self. That synchronicity is really the consciousness, the God fragment, light body within you, leading you down the path. Like, hey, you're here for this light path, and let me give you synchronicities because I can't talk to you because I don't. Basically, your light body's like, I can't talk to you. I don't have a mouth, but I can send you these things in your universe for you to see and gravitate to, that I know is going to pull your attention this way because I need you to see this, learn this and this, because this is going to come in handy later on. Where to in the 3D is like you're being told by others, the television and things of that nature, this is how life is supposed to be, this is what's going on, woo and things of that nature. And the more, if you could have one point believed in it, but it gets to a point to where like you can kind of start to see the fakeness in the mainstream media, and you don't even resonate with politics anymore. Like, you don't care of what side someone chooses, because at the end of the day, you feel like the realm around you is still in a state of chaos, and you feel like that's not the way to go. This is when you're shifting to that fifth dimension mindset, right? Give me a second, y'all. Hit that water right quick, you know what I'm saying? But now the third point, right? And we're talking 3D, right? People are being separated by racism, class, as far as like poor, rich, what's the other one? I can't remember. The mid I can't even think of the name right now, but y'all know like the midline people. And it's things like that, like more physical features like racism. Like you can look at someone's color of their physical avatar body and not like them and not even know them, right? Or someone's status, like, oh, they're not rich enough to be over here, or they're from that suburb area, or the rich family, they were born with a silver spoon, they can't hang with us. Like, that's what's going to be the division, where when you're moving from the 3D to the 5D, it's not even about if a person is rich or poor. It's all about vibration. That's what's really going to separate people. Like, you're not going to want to be around people that are downers and always energy vampires and stuff like that, just taking stuff from you, or misleading liars, things of that nature that doesn't align with your truth or your vibration. You're gonna separate. It's like magnets. It's more of energy. That's more of the 5D. It's never gonna be about what a person look like, or whether they're white, black, Chinese, all that, Asian, not specifically Chinese, but that's what's gonna separate it. You know what I mean? Because it's not gonna matter if this person, it has $200 million and you come from the slums. If y'all both are attuned to the divine within, y'all gonna look at that person as you, like, okay, that's just a person that has wealth, and you're going through a certain point in your life, and at some point with the vibration that y'all carry, y'all can figure out how y'all can help each other, because you may as a poor person, or a person that comes from poverty, you may have life lessons that person that was born with a silver spoon may not have, and that person that was born with a silver spoon could help you with resources, not just give you money, but y'all could put the plan together to maybe even create a business. See how like the vibration can work out, where to off of just, if you go off the material things in the 3D, y'all could end up just separated and not even want to be cool, because they don't have enough of this, or they don't look this way, or they don't carry themselves in a certain manner, and that's it. But let me see. Oh yeah. So another thing with the three dimension, right, is the mind state being in a state of fear constantly, not every day just scared, you know what I mean, but more people of like that scream, right, y'all? But people are just constantly afraid. They're afraid to die. They're afraid of losing something. They're afraid of people leaving outside of their life, and they're afraid of losing their job. There's so much fear that they're just constantly in, and they never just have a time to just be. That's the three-dimensional mindset, right? When you're moving to the 5th dimension, right, you may still feel certain fears and things like that. I wouldn't say it's the absence of fear, but it's more of, instead of sitting in that fear, you find a way to alchemize that fear and use it to push you forward. Using bravery, right? And you go down a path, taking a leap of faith. You're gonna take more paths of leaps of faith. It's gonna take a lot mentally for you to make the moves you need. But when you do this, it's gonna put you in a position that you've been manifesting, praying for, and around new circles and new people, and it's gonna be so beautiful. And that doesn't mean it doesn't come with certain lessons and things of that nature, because we're all still learning on this journey. It's just, you can be put in a better position than you was, where to the 3 dimension, if you're in that state of fear, you'll never leave that cycle of life, and you're consistently do the same thing every day and expect different results, and what that's called? Insanity, right? And that's basically the 3-dimensional mind and the 5-dimensional mind differences, right? And another thing, this is the last thing, y'all. For the 3-dimensional mind, they're gonna have not all of them, not everyone, but these are people who still have addictions. They say the 7 deadly sins or things of that nature, whether it's drinking, or I should say substances and sexual desires. And there's nothing wrong with having sexual desires, but it depends on if you're just using it for lust off the physical form of that person, or you're more attracted to the vibration and the mind of that person, like let's say sapiosexual, things of that nature, right? And but these people are gonna still be stuck with those bad habits, right? Where to when you start to move to the 5th dimension consciously, right, you're gonna be releasing these cycles and these bad habits that you've you've had because they no longer please you, or you no longer resonate with them. You getting to the point that you're so damn tired of it. It's just like, I need to move on. I need to start something new. Something's got to change, basically, right? And the way that you end up doing this, you're going to clear your energy with healing internal wounds, right? Whether that's childhood or adjusting the way you do things, where you work, how you look at the world. Start saying things that you're grateful for more than what you're not, and start talking about the things you want rather than what you don't want. Forgiving people even when they're not deserving of it, which is a big step, but you understand that that person is just another reflection of me, and that person is the same person, versus, we'll be talking light body. It's just that person hasn't reached a certain level of understanding, and I still send love to you because, like I said, you're me. You just don't know you're me, and I'm you, basically, right? But we're both living out this human experience in different vessels, learning different lessons, taking different paths and meeting different people, and taking all that knowledge back to the Akashic records. This is what the fifth dimension mindset, and you'll know, like, these people in the fifth dimension are releasing everything, so their manifestations, their dreams, their heart's desires comes to them, because now that they're releasing these bad habits, now they've opened a storage, if you will, for more. You know what I mean? Because if you're just holding all these old ways of thinking or these bad habits, you have no room to receive more. It's like trying to catch a football with a football already in your hand. You got like 3-4 footballs in your hand. You're trying to catch another one. It's not going to work out. Where to you release all the other footballs, for example, y'all, and now you're ready to receive more and better, but you have to release the old. And that's it. I ain't gonna hold y'all too long, but that's the differences in the 3-dimensional and the 5-dimensional mindset and the conscious shift. And like I said, the things, this is gonna separate a lot of people because of the vibration, and it's sad to say, it's just people who are on a lower spectrum are not gonna resonate completely with things that they don't understand, because they say what you don't understand you fear, right? And they're gonna back away from it. I've even seen people call it devil work, or things of that nature, like you're supposed to stay in this one state of mind. That's it. That's all it is, right? And the 5D is always going to be welcome, but they're not going to tolerate negativity and anyone draining them of their energy or bashing of their ideals, right? And that could be the separation, but it is also going to create a unity for those who resonate with each other. So it's always peace and love, and we still send peace and love to people with that mindset. It's just that they have such a hard time of letting go of that state of mind, and we wish them the best. But that's it, y'all, man. If y'all like the video, go ahead and give your boy a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, you can check out my channel, or you can subscribe. I'm always gonna be posting. I haven't set a schedule yet, y'all. I'm still working on it because I got a lot of stuff going on, but I'm still trying to post, y'all. So peace.